Heyo, guys, girls, and everyone in between. This is Rebellious Pastry here, and we've got Inkblotch.
Hi.
So, what is our announcements since I haven't streamed since last year?
It's terrible.
And we haven't done announcements since last year. What? No, go right ahead.
Comics still going since I'm done. Since I'm almost done with it, and well, let me just link it real quick.
Alrighty, just link it up, and I'll go ahead and share it, like we do every single episode. Which, wow, first stream of 2022. We ended we as an I, since I have two shows. I ended the year with Pastries
Just
Audio
link
Games.
it up, and I'll
Pastries Audio Games. And I basically watched all of my old videos and be like, wow, that's a piece of crap. So yeah, So you mentioned the comic?
Yeah, I'm on episode 4. Gonna work on episode 5 and maybe some animations on tomorrow during my off periods.
Yeah. I'm gonna be busting my butt tomorrow. But that's okay. So New Year's resolution. What is your plans for New Year's resolutions?
Actually, upload on Instagram more, get some consistency.
Schedule plans?
Not yet. I'm gotta get a backlog going.
Yeah. It is an essential for all YouTubers to have a backlog in case they have issues with uploading for some reason or another.
Yep.
But yeah, have any New Year's resolution as far as the YouTube goes?
No, I'm not still on YouTube. I might upload some of the animations I'm gonna make. I have audio for to YouTube, but nothing particularly concrete modes.
Yeah, I'm currently working on a little mini series that I'm gonna be doing by the name of the Pastry How To Show. Because there was a request of how to use Streamlabs. So I'm doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, once you know what you're doing, Streamlabs and OBS, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's just that anything with a lot of buttons, it's kind of hard to learn if you have all of the buttons overwhelming you.
That's Blender.
Yeah. The fun thing about a new year is me literally redrawing up all of our wallpapers for the new year. New year, new wallpapers. And yeah, just doing a lot of the whole New Year stuff. New year, new you. I know that's cheesy. New you or new channel or not new channel. What am I saying? Hello, Brandimation. Oh shoot, I forgot my announcements. Um. So me and I'm doing a collaboration with Brandimation on over on his channel.
Nice.
So New Year's resolution. How much are you gonna post as far as your New Year's resolution goes?
Hopefully daily. That's what Instagram likes.
Yep. Yep, everyone loves consistent uploading, even the fans. But yeah, I mean, have you gotten any like new traction on your Instagram?
Well, I've gotten a couple followers from some animations that I uploaded a little bit earlier, but
Oh yeah, right. Followers is the Instagram term for it.
yep.
So for the new talk show wallpaper thingy, I think I want to go ahead and go like more dressy on like our characters. So I think I'm gonna put myself in a suit. Lexi's gonna probably want a dress. Do you want a suit or a dress? Cause
She likes suits.
you've gone both ways.
She likes suits. I don't really care which for me.
Oh, so Lexi would much rather if Lexi
She
was
thinks suits are hot
on her.
on everyone.
I'll go ahead and decide on her after I get everyone else drawn. How about that?
All right.
Cause didn't she wear a dress
She
to
did
home?
wear a dress to homecoming, but she really likes suits.
Okay. Just so you know, I'm gonna be the suit wearer mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah. QA! I'm so glad there is the talk show. How? Show? Yeah. Um, yep. There is totally a talk show today. So, what should be our first actual topic for this year? Other
I
than my
do not.
bad, I haven't streamed since last year jokes.
It was actually a terrible joke.
So, let's go ahead and talk about New Year's resolutions in general. So, what's your thoughts on What's your thoughts on the whole like New Year's resolution?
New Year's is, eh.
Eh,
People hardly ever stick to it, but it's good.
yeah, I can understand that, but yeah, it's just like it's kind of like bad how like people go ahead and like buy gym memberships and never use them.
Yeah.
And
Bad
it's
for their wallet.
yeah, bad for the wallet, that's for sure. So, out of all the New Year's resolutions you've ever made,
I don't
which
think I've
ones
ever
have
made any.
which one really?
Nope.
I mean, I made one for 2020 and actually kept it. Kept it going.
Nice.
So, yeah. I feel like that's a big accomplishment.
It is.
Because, like, almost everyone probably dropped their New Year's resolution that year. But, I mean, yeah. So, aww. QA says my resolution is to never stop caring for the people I know, and to make a fan animation of Rebellious Pastry and the Infinity Train show.
Ooh, Infinity Train. That's a good show.
Oh, you wait. What? What is Infinity Train?
It's essentially a show, an animated show where people who are struggling with something get kidnapped by a magical train that's kind of infinite for self-improvement purposes. And of course, the train doesn't tell anyone what you're supposed to do. So it varies in how it goes.
Interesting. So, I'm losing my words, but yeah. So, I'm pretty much I'm gonna try and see if I can go ahead and beat or finish or complete whatever, the road to 1,000.
Nice.
I didn't quite hit my resolution last year, but that's okay. It was just a guideline. It was just a guideline. But I
Yep.
mean, if I don't follow my guideline as far as like sub count goes, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yep.
As long as I keep my guideline for creating things, I'm happy.
Yep.
Like I've said this before and I'm gonna say this again. I've gotten the pro version of my software and I'm currently trying to learn how to use it.
Nice.
And I'm gonna continue on making my videos in my like 2021 model and style until I figure out the new software. And I'm gonna make a video about figuring it out too.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna try and see if I can think of any more meme ideas since the meme video did pretty well. And I'm also gonna. I feel like the memes did better than the comics, honestly. I did a comic episode, or like a thing, and then I did the memes. And the memes were probably more liked. I've checked back into the results, and 2 more people have answered the results since the last time I checked. One of them was a genuine answer, and the other one was a big ol' huge, like, basically a big ol' huge middle finger. Which this person doesn't even know how to spell. But honestly, I read it for entertainment purposes. But yeah, I mean, I might go ahead and like take down the survey submission soon, just because like I want the results to be accurate to like the time. But I mean, I might go ahead and just have like a general like what video ideas tab. But so far, I want to go ahead and do like the video ideas I currently have and like take the survey results I currently have and make stuff better.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, most people were pretty positive on that survey. Of course, there's got to be like the bad egg for every fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making my 2022 channel banner to put up after January 6th. Said said um oh, Brandimation is basically going ahead and extending Christmas for longer. When I'm gonna be doing New Year's until the end of January. So, I mean, and then February I'm gonna be doing like a Valentine's Day story time, which I'm gonna do a different one than I originally planned on doing because of the fact that this one is a part of a two-parter series, and I didn't even do the first part of that one yet, so I'm gonna postpone that until further notice. But the one I'm gonna be doing is probably just gonna be like a just gonna be a video about Valentine's Day as an arrow ace.
Yes.
Valentine's Day as an arrow ace. I feel like that'd be
Featuring
a bit.
Austin Jelly
Uh,
on Valentine's Day.
I'm not as jelly as I used to be. I'm just like, I'm gonna do that salty single stream again. I'm gonna like do different, like 3 different streams for like Valentine's Day. One of them's gonna be the audio games. One of them's gonna be the salty single stream, and then even another one is gonna be the talk show. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you when I'm doing the salty single stream, ink, because that's gonna like mess up our current like schedule as a schedule. So yeah, the salty singles is gonna be on Valentine's Day itself.
Nice.
Which last year Elena really liked it. She is one of the fans on the show that don't unfortunately doesn't make it on for much, but I still value her. So, do you want to go ahead and give everyone like a preview of what, like a audio preview of like what you have planned for this comic for this coming year?
Honestly, since it's uploading weekly, there's gonna be a lot
Yeah.
can be that can be uploaded. So I don't think I really have the words.
Are you
It's gonna
just
take a while
gonna
because it's uploading weekly, and unless I go on hiatus, it's gonna there's gonna be for a long time. There's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Alrighty.
But yeah, hopefully I can get some more interesting parts soon.
Yeah. So
But yeah, all that's left of a lot of stuff is some shading.
yeah, shading seems like a lot of work. But yeah, I mean, the differential between content of me and Ink is starting to become a wider gap. But that's okay. I mean, the reason of why I even started this channel is so that I could be like a storytime animator. So, haha.
And
So I'm gonna,
meanwhile, I'm more interested in comics than YouTube videos.
yeah. And also like, um, apparently they're like gonna try and take away hearted comments from the mobile versions of YouTube.
What?
Um,
What are they gonna take away?
they're gonna take away the like, you know how like you can heart someone's comment?
Oh goodness.
Goodness. Which I mean, you YouTubers and the YouTubers have love hate relationship with the platform.
Yeah.
Like,
It's because YouTube's getting stupid.
yeah. Which I mean, even if YouTube were to go kaplooey, I'd probably just go on a different platform. Then I couldn't call myself a YouTuber.
That's unlikely though, because of the way YouTube is. It's kind of YouTube has a bit of a monopoly on user created video.
I mean, there's alternatives out there. None of them
Yeah,
are
none of them are very
that
popular now.
known, but I mean, yeah. It's just I feel like YouTube's gonna make a lot of people hate it for a while. Like I mean,
It's
they
the
took
same way with Instagram though.
they took away their dislike button, the dislike button.
Yeah.
Which why did they decide to do that?
They felt it was a way to prevent dislike bombing, but thing is, dislikes are a very important way of distinguishing whether or not a video is good.
Yeah. Just so you know, you can still see the like to dislike ratio on your YouTube studio for yourself.
Yeah, but you can do that to other people.
Yeah. If YouTube does anything else like really bad, I have a feeling I'd be switching platforms. I'd still be doing what I'm doing currently, but on a different platform.
Only thing is, you're not going to grow very much. YouTube is a bit of a monopoly.
Yeah. Like, the YouTube before YouTube was Newgrounds, right?
I don't know.
Cause like that's what a lot of the OG animators were saying. That Newgrounds was the YouTube before YouTube.
Yeah, but I don't know much about that stuff.
Yeah. I'm kind of like didn't know it all for that
I
types
just
of
dropped
thing.
my phone.
Oh, wow. They removed this. Alright, the chat says. Man, I forgot to go ahead and add on my view count again. Whoops. Oops. But I don't think any of my people are gonna be too mad at me this time. Let's see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean. I mean, it's just. I don't even know what to say with the whole YouTube getting rid of the dislike button. Because, like. Yeah. And also, yes, I saw that community tab. It's also Michael Martin's birthday, which Michael Martin is Powered by Rainbows' his boyfriend.
Nice.
He has a boyfriend. That is extremely nice. I've seen him on streams before. On his streams, of course. he just seems like that, like, nice, like, how to really describe it? Like, he just seems like so soft. And his voice also is very soft as well.
Nice.
And also, another thing is, I told you this behind the scenes, but Powered by Rainbows literally, put the whole, like, segment of, like, of you saying, "I better clip this out."
Goodness.
He clipped it out and made it as a part of the, like, end of your bloopers. And it was really funny. Because it's like, I wasn't expecting that. But,
Neither was I.
yeah. Matt is a good natured human being. Have you watched any of his stuff lately?
Nah, I don't really watch that kind of stuff.
I don't really watch that kind of stuff either, but I mean, he he's like a really good YouTuber to have as a friend.
True.
Cause like he done everything from making LGBTQ plus videos to like helping depressed kids.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it is very respectable.
It is.
Also, just so you guys know, the Powered by Rainbows Discord got discontinued. Oh, you probably weren't a part of that server.
What happened?
Mods, the Discord mods did everything in their power to stop hate. And it still didn't work, and they were using too much power. I wasn't a part of that server, but they used...
It's because you weren't on Discord.
Yeah, but, I mean, what they basically did was take what used to be on the Discord server and moved it on over to YouTube.
Fair enough.
Oh wait, you've seen that video?
No.
The whole, like, we failed. And
No,
also,
I
is
haven't.
Lexi...
I haven't watched any of Matt's videos.
Also, is Lexi more of a tie or a bow tie person?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be in a tie, so I'm gonna put her in a bow tie. And if she doesn't like it, then I can go ahead and just edit it in a future episode of this show. But I'm gonna put her in a blue bow tie.
Just know she likes purple.
Oh, purple. I'll make it a purple bow tie then. Light purple? Orchid purple?
Darker purple.
Darker purple. Darker purple. Alrighty.
Dark reddish purple.
I have so many purples, but yeah, I don't have reddish purple, surprisingly. Well, that's a little bit too red. But yeah, I mean... Oh, I got the purple out. Dang it. Alright, I'll figure it out. But, anyways, so, let's go ahead and, talk about the Paul brothers.
Oh goodness, what they do this time?
Since they're really pissing me off.
What they do this time?
So, there was another YouTuber that I forgot the name of that basically released another video about, like, Jake Paul's scams towards fans.
Oh yeah, they do that sometimes.
Like, man, like, why? Like, what? Why?
Money.
That's not how you treat your fans.
You're not
That
wrong.
that is not how one treats their fans. Like
Not wrong.
scamming fans out of money, like when I when I saw that video, I just had thumbnail. I literally just had to watch it cuz it's cuz it just made me just
What kind of scam?
I'd have to find that video again. But it's just yeah. And it's just that um apparently they're also professional wrestlers,
Oh yeah, that.
which 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 fan mistreatment. Man, how do they get so famous and yet treat their fans so horribly? My goodness. Yeah, I mean, some YouTubers shouldn't even be YouTubers. They
Yep.
shouldn't. The Paul brothers are the example of that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just it just annoys me how a channel such as his can be so rude and disrespectful to his fans, and then channels like ours who I make sure that my fans are being treated fairly, and yet I I know that Logan have done YouTube way longer than I have, but he have just done so many things that should have gotten him banned from the platform.
Honestly, it takes a lot to get banned off of YouTube. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, but I mean, which one's worse, Jake or Logan?
Honestly, I think Jake because he's done a lot more outright malicious stuff. Meanwhile, a lot of the controversies Logan's been in, he's just been stupid.
Yeah. So don't trust every YouTuber out there, especially
Yep.
those two. And I forgot to send you a link to that video, the day I told you about the whole there being a new hate video on Logan Paul. Yeah, yeah. There's some YouTubers that really makes my blood boil,
To
and
be
they
fair, they're really annoying.
yeah. So, what's your thoughts on Mr. Beast? Yes, no.
Mr. Beast is okay because he generally uh gives to the community.
So the whole Squid Games controversy controversy.
Nothing in real life should ever be based off of games.
But so the uh the Mr. Beast Squid Games is getting the Mr. Beast Squid Games is pretty much getting rammed because they're accusing Mr. Beast of plagiarism,
Oh goodness.
which I haven't watched the Mr. Beast video yet, but I've seen so many commentaries on that stuff. Like it's unbelievable. And do you think that there's gonna be new YouTubers that people are just gonna go ahead and comment the crap out of,
Oh no.
or do you think it's just gonna be the same old, same old? stuff that we usually talk about when it comes to YouTube drama.
It's always the same.
Yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, nothing, I'm guessing nothing can be totally drama free.
Nope.
YouTube being one of the prime examples. Like, you've got channels like mine that tend to go ahead and try and bring some positivity into people's lives. And then you've got the Paul brothers. And then you've got Matt on the same platform.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just, like, trying to still comprehend how one can go ahead and be, like, how a YouTuber can just be, like, totally, like, filtered out fans. Like, one thing I just can't stand are YouTubers that mistreat fans.
Yeah.
But yeah. You can barely hear me? Huh.
No.
What? Oh, yeah, I was looking at something on the computer and my mouth wasn't as close to the mic as it usually is. But I fixed it now, I think. But yeah, it was just me trying to look something up, which was the video that was done by I forgot who it was even done by. It's like one of those like drawing commentators that was yeah, it was like one of the like drawing commentators. And it's probably gonna bug me for the rest of the day that I can't re-find that video. But it's
Goodness.
okay, right?
It's okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, so who do you feel like out of all the YouTubers on the platform, who do you feel like have done the most good for the platform?
I don't know. There's like a lot, and I probably don't know any of them. But Matt is certainly up there.
Yep. And remember the time that I was like, be careful of what you say. It might be clipped out. Remember?
Meanwhile.
Remember that part? And then like it was basically Lexi just like humming and humming and humming, and then it ended up being like, be careful of what you say. It might be clipped out one day. And then you're like, Matt, you better clip this stuff out. That was the bit that got us on the end credits. Yeah. That episode was very interesting. I think it was when we had out all those spam bots.
No, I don't. It was a different episode. I distinctly remember that being a different episode.
Yeah. Remember, we have like 15 episodes, so it's kind of hard to remember what you've talked about on what episode when you have 15 of the things.
Yep.
And another show on top of that. Which, this coming might just be me on this show. Because apparently a lot of people are busy in January somehow. And if it's just me for audio games, then I'm gonna end up doing like this big ol' huge like pastry trivia thing. But if it's with somebody else, then I'm gonna do a different game. I have a feeling QA is gonna already win pastry trivia.
True.
because like I'd probably take things from like different episodes. Like one of the questions are gonna be, what which episode of the talk show did Pastry mainly talk about forgetting their toothpaste? And what not to forget while packing. Which Matt have already done an episode on packing over on his channel. So, if you need to know what to take to your romantic partner's house, make sure to watch that episode. And then you've got me, who is just like, I don't have a partner, but I'm still watching this because they forgot their toothpaste once. But yeah, I mean, have you watched any of the PBR episodes?
No, I already said that.
Oh, like none at all?
No.
Yeah. I watch most of them. There's a few of them during like History Month and whatnot that I'm busy during that time, or there's just like too many short clips a day. But most of the main episodes, I pay attention.
Yeah. No, you don't
Which is
really
fair.
like learning as much.
What?
You don't like learning as much as I do.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what did you do on New Year's Eve?
I hung out with family a bit.
I hung out with my friend, who is also by the name Alexi,
Nice.
playing Jackbox games with her family.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. So, like, when you say family, do you mean like immediate or do you mean like extended?
I had my aunt and uncle over.
Nice. Assuming you. Yeah. That must be pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, so what is your favorite page of your comics so far?
I don't know. I have to look at it.
Also, Ink, you never did my survey.
What survey?
I did it was like it was mostly for the fans, but I also let people like you do it too. It was basically like a what can I do? Like what can I do to go ahead and like what was your favorite parts? What can I improve on? Just like those surveys.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Yeah. But it was mostly for the fans. But I didn't discriminate if you knew me in real life or not, cuz like Wilbur answered my survey.
I didn't see it.
That's okay. Most of what you see on my channel is this, so that's understandable. And you are way more on the friend category. Anyway,
Yep.
you just know me because you know me. You knew me before the channel existed.
Yep.
So, yeah. Even before the thought of this channel existed.
I'm pretty sure you were thinking of starting your own animation YouTube channel when I met you.
I think there
I
was a.
remember I remember you discussing that, and like when we were like in the locker room.
Oh, yeah. I was still shaky about it back then, probably. I was thinking about it, but then I couldn't figure out a name or like what my character would look like. So it
No,
took.
I'm pretty sure that's I'm pretty sure you already had ideas then. I remember drawing you stuff. I remember drawing you ideas.
Oh, yeah. Um, that seems like so long ago. But yeah, I mean, 2022! Woo! Woo! Ink's probably gonna wanna.
Hopefully it goes better than the last couple of years.
Yeah. I'm like, woo, woo. um, but yeah, I'm definitely have so many different ideas for videos this coming year. Yeah, I'm gonna even start a new series, which I don't want to give any spoilers on.
Yeah.
So what happens to the 2021 is that year video? So I accidentally posted like a sneak peek of it during like New Year's Eve, and then I'm like, oh shoot, that was the video for this week. And so and it also had like some things wrong with it, so I fixed the things that were wrong with it, and then like planned to post it like this week. I got a little confused because like I was just wrapping up the year, so that's what happened to it. It's gonna be posted this week since I accidentally posted it on the wrong week. So that's what happened to it. So um yeah. So if you were to go ahead and do if you were to do a story time on your channel, what would you do your story time on?
At one time I caught 2 shinies in 1 week in Pokemon.
So you'd be more like a Jaden.
Kinda.
Because Jaden's doing that type of stuff. I kind of miss her old, like, actually, like, storytelling. Not gonna lie. Like, remember back when she did the whole, like, I'm awkward stories?
I never watched it, and we
oh,
watch very different genres.
yeah. I tend to watch in the same genre as I produce. And we've mentioned this many of episodes before. But yeah, I mean, I think I've even like told QA about these channels, and then she ended up watching them too. Also, if you guys have any subjects, please go ahead and comment them down below, and as long as they're channel appropriate, we'll talk about them.
Creepshow Art returned. Made a very, very terrible video that only proved Emily Artful's point.
Wait, so Creepshow came back?
For a video and proceeded to try to prove that Emily Artful was a terrible person by bringing up all sorts of really old ass shit. It kind of just proved that Creepshow was kind of stalking her. It
Wow.
was really funny.
Wow. I haven't paid attention to the Creepshow stuff lately either. But you tend to like to watch people on YouTube getting in a fight, and I'm not a big fan of watching YouTube people get in a fight, even though
Nope.
I've seen some stuff.
Yep. And that is fair.
Yeah. I mean, I like more of the stuff that I like the type of stuff that I make just because like that's the reason why I make storytime animations is because I liked storytime animations.
Yeah.
So,
I make stuff that I like doing.
yeah. I make stuff that I
But what
like.
I like watching is very different.
Yeah. I honestly feel like there's like more of like a community base if you like watching what you make.
True.
Yeah, there's I should probably scoop my chair in.
Although it's very different when it comes to Instagram. Because I actually like viewing what I'm doing on Instagram.
Yep. And
Comments are always interesting.
yeah, I have this when it comes to making content, I tend to have the rule of would I want to watch it if someone else made a video about it.
Yeah.
And we're on episode 16 already. Creep QA's like Creep Show came back?
Yes, and she made a terrible video that only proved Emily Artful's point. It was really funny.
Yeah. Do you think she's gonna harass the YouTube platform during 2022?
Well, nah, she was just gonna get shut down because, well, she proved Emily Artful right.
Yep.
Because Emily was pretty terrible in the past, and she fully acknowledges it, and has moved on from it.
Yeah. But like, isn't YouTube supposed to be like a good platform that where people can escape drama rather than be consumed in it?
Every platform has its drama.
Oh yeah. It kind of sucks though.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why
easiest to avoid drama on Instagram that I found.
I thought YouTube was the easiest thing to avoid drama on.
No. Because whenever I notice drama, I'm always like, what? There was drama on Instagram? Meanwhile, on YouTube, there's like all sorts of videos explaining the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Like commentators and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's why we cannot have nice things.
Yep. I mean, concerts always fun to watch, though. At least for me.
Yeah. I honestly feel like most of the storytime animation community are pretty chill with each other.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I really like about the storytime animation community. No one's really trying to, like, compete with each other. They just have the genuine understanding of, yes, animation takes a long time, let's go ahead and be friendly with each other.
Yep.
Instead of trying to go ahead and tear the crap out of each other.
That's how it should work. They just understand how to network.
Yeah. And that's how all of the OGs managed to get big.
Yep.
And Brandimation is planning on to go ahead and do more story times in the future to come. Because that's what me and Brandimation have talked about over on his comment section.
Yeah.
I feel like my comment section is weirder than his, honestly.
You have a very chaotic audience.
That's kind of good, though.
That's true.
That's kind of good, though.
You're not
Like,
wrong.
because they're not being chaotic in the dramatic way. They're just being like, we're the Flint Zones.
Now we're gonna sing the Flintstone song in the chat.
They've done that before. For no reason.
Hey, it's good. It's good for engagement.
Yep. But I mean, yeah. I feel like once you build
Trust me, your very chaotic audience is very good for you. That's why you're growing.
Very chaotic audience. Yeah. I honestly just feel like it's just good to go ahead and create a place where people can be themselves as long as they don't cause a problem.
Yep. It's honestly, it's the best part about your audience is that they're very chaotic.
Yeah. Like, yeah. It's like
it's very fun for them. Also, very good for you in numbers wise.
yeah. And also I do a lot of fan engagement, which is very popular.
That's kind of how stuff works. I mean, I when I uploaded an animation to my Instagram, someone commented, and I responded, and he followed me.
Oh, yeah. That's why I'm like, whenever I see like a new name in my comments, I want to make sure that
You always respond to comments as much as you can.
Yes, I do. Which is like
That's how social media works.
Most of the time. Yeah. That is how a good YouTuber does things. Emphasis on good. Cause like there's the YouTubers.
It's also a good way to grow.
Yeah. Like if you're interactive with your audience, then people tend to want to come back.
Yep.
I'm just gonna start creating the pastry trivia audio games and see if I can get a guest for next week. Or like next week. I guess it is next week. But if I can't, then I'm just gonna do things I know I can do with just me. I'm here for the chaos. Who's here for the chaos? I'm here for the chaos!
Everyone's here for the chaos. It's the best.
Yes. So, yeah. What type of fan base do you have on your Instagram?
A very quiet one. It's kind of sucks.
Very quiet one.
Except for that one guy who followed me.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, I've been...
Oh, it could be due to the algorithm, because it definitely slows people down who don't upload a lot.
Yeah. That's just how algorithms work, though.
Yep.
But yeah. So, as far as the episode folders go, I'm probably gonna start this episode in a different folder than I had all the others, because this is the start of a new year.
Yep.
Yeah, start of a new year, which means start of new content folders. Unless I want to just go ahead and be like, just wanting to go ahead and have all of my show episodes in one place. I don't know what I want to do yet, honestly, as far as like the organization goes. But I know for the fact that the general videos are gonna be more of the whole sorted out by year. And
That's
I'm
good.
and I'm ending the 2021 playlist with the 2021 year in review, even though it was technically posted the first day of this year. But I honestly just felt like it'd be more fair to do that.
Nice.
Also, like as these like stream shows continue on and continue on, I keep on forgetting what episode am I on, because it's like I've been doing so many episodes I forget what episode I'm on.
Goodness.
Episode 14 of audio games.
Episode 15 of the talk show.
So episode 14 of audio games. Episode 13, Pastries Audio Games. Pastries Theater with me. Number. Yep. But yeah. I mean.
Casey, I have a dog.
Aw. So, what were the topics that you wanted to talk about before, before I made the bad New Year's, jokes?
NFTs.
NFTs. Ooh.
A
So,
really fundamentally stupid concept that ends up ruining the environment.
what makes you say that? The NFT market.
So NFTs, the entirety of the concept of NFTs is essentially someone mints an NFT, which is then sold for however much. And the problem with that is it's not the picture that you're getting. It's essentially a unique link to it, and it's fundamentally stupid. Because you don't even get the rights to this stupid picture that often looks terrible.
Really?
You own no rights to a link. So, and there's like 3 types of NFTs. There's the one I kind of can respect, which is actual artists minting an NFT. This generally doesn't go well for said artists because generally people don't like NFTs. And of course the artist doesn't really get much out of it because there is no inherent value in NFTs, and basically what anyone who sells their NFTs for a lot does, they kind of flip it between accounts, just giving themselves more money. So that's stupid. But I can at least kind of respect the attempt by actual artists. And then there's AI-generated garbage.
Is that literally what it's called?
No, it's just what I call it because this generally looks These generally look like garbage.
Oh. So which one are those monkeys then?
AI-generated garbage.
Oh.
And finally, copyright infringement. I am unfortunately not kidding. Because essentially bots just go around grabbing artist work off of their social medias and then kind of minting an NFT of it. That doesn't do very well, but still it's copyright infringement.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be doing any NFTs anytime soon.
Yeah, don't. It sucks.
If there's any
It also ruins the environment, so.
If there's any pastry NFTs out there, they're not mine.
Yeah, and unfortunately, the only way you can deal with that is of course the DMCA. Or you can just go over OpenSea's head and tell Google that, hey, this is my art, take that down.
Yeah.
But OpenSea itself does not take down other people's art.
But can't one just go to court for it?
You could. That's just very expensive.
If you win, you might win money, though.
True, but it's still very expensive. You have to pay a shit ton just to get it off the ground. I would support a class action lawsuit, though.
And I thought NFTs were just like a part of like just a form of Bitcoin.
They kind of are, but it's more stupid. It's a cryptocurrency, but it's just stupid.
But like, what makes a cryptocurrency though?
Generally, anything that's a currency that is entirely based online.
So like Dogecoin?
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on Dogecoin?
I don't really like cryptocurrencies just because of the effects it tends to have on the environment.
What do you mean by environmental effects?
So people tend to mine this stuff off of in like warehouses and warehouses of expensive computer parts, and this drives up the price, meaning anyone who wants to upgrade their computer is shit out of luck. Two, these warehouses run on a shitload of power, like basically enough to to power a small country, and because not a lot of countries are using clean energy, it tends to put a lot of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere.
Yeah, but isn't that anything that involves electronics, though?
Not on the scale that these do. I'm mostly against it, thanks because of the scale. Like, any one thing that is running on enough power to power a small country is shit out of my book. Because my iPad doesn't use a whole lot. Meanwhile, several warehouses worth of computers just mining the shit out of this stuff.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on like how much a laptop takes?
Laptop doesn't take that much.
Yeah.
It's a laptop. Neither does my gaming PC.
Because, like, I do everything on either an iPad or a computer.
Yeah.
Which is probably same for you.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't mind this concept if I wouldn't mind this if the country was running on mostly clean energy. Because, well, the energy is clean. That doesn't really matter after that. Problem is the country is mostly running off of fossil fuels.
Yeah. So, what do you feel like we can do to go ahead and not be so impactful to the environment?
Well, very, very aggressive lobbying the government for regulation, because the biggest impact to the environment is corporations.
Yeah, that's understandable. So, What is the most stupidest Bitcoin out there?
Definitely NFTs. There's a lot of scams that, honestly, I can imagine is what Jake Paul has been doing with cryptocurrency, but they're at least not a stupid concept. It's just a pump and dump.
Oh. But still, that is very bad as far as like fan engagement, though.
Yep. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of YouTubers who are trying it.
Yeah. While everyone's doing that, I'm still trying to figure out for an audio games guest for next episode of audio games, which means I'm not up to any like that sketchy crap. I don't.
Yep.
I'm still trying
So
to
long
figure.
as you don't get into that sketchy crap, then I can easily protect you. You'll probably be more respected by the community at large.
Yeah. I mean, I take a fan safety and fan safety and fan treatment very seriously.
Good.
So yeah, I mean, do you think any of these like crazy scams are gonna stop anytime soon?
No.
I've also gotten a lot of spam calls lately, and it's really
Oh no.
starting to annoy me. Spam call this, spam call that, spam call, spam call, spam call. I get way more spam calls than I do spam emails, though.
Nice.
Yeah, most of the spam I get on fan mail is most commonly a hate commenter that decided to take it to the next level and email me
Good.
about how much they hate my content. Oh man. And most of those emails don't even have right spelling.
Goodness. They
uh,
just left them, huh?
yeah. Yeah. Why is it so funny to me that all the hate comments that with a whole ton of words that are spelled wrong? Why is this so funny to me?
Because it is funny.
Like, come on. Like, if you hate me, just please at least spell it correctly. Oh, man. And just so you know, you're gonna end up dealing with that crap when you become a YouTuber, too. Or a Instagram person. Or, like,
Yeah, everyone
somebody
has
that
to
is
deal with that.
above, like, 35
Anyone
subs.
on the platform has to deal with that.
Yeah. I feel like especially me in randomation, honestly. I'm getting scam emails. They're calling me bananas. What? Yeah, those don't seem to make much sense. But I mean, yeah. I'm honestly just choosing to laugh at the hate comments I get cuz they're funny. So yeah, that's how I deal with hate comments. Just make fun of them.
That's how you do it.
Have you ever gotten any hate comments, Hank?
No, not yet.
I've gotten at least 3 of them.
Nice.
Nice?
Means you're succeeding.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could either just break down and cry in a corner, or you can go ahead and make fun of the hate comments. Honestly. And I choose to just take hate comments for what they are. But yeah, I mean, most of the comments I get are pretty good, and
Nice.
they're mostly saying I'm doing a good job. Even my emails are pretty nice too. Also, you never did the pastry Christmas card.
Yeah, I forgot that existed.
Huh. Well, you are in luck because this technically starts in February, but I'm giving anyone what who who watches this stream a heads up early, but I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day card exchange since Christmas went so well. So, yeah. Um, do you think you'll ever do any fan interaction on your channel?
Maybe. Probably on Insta.
Yeah. Which I believe Brandmation just hit 600 subscribers.
Nice.
Which congratulations to Brandmation.
Yep.
I feel like out of our like little community, he's the highest of our like animation group, which ain't too bad. Because he helps me and the animation station out with his community tab. But yeah, do you think you'll ever like decide to do a stream show that isn't this one in the future?
I might do an Instagram live if I ever feel comfortable showing my face.
Yeah. You know that you could use like a different software, right? Unless
I have no idea how to do that on Instagram though.
oh yeah. I'm not going to be showing my face for a really long time on here.
Yeah.
And I feel like I just feel like it's just better if people don't know what I look like.
Yeah.
Which one day you guys will probably know, but yeah.
Not for a while.
Yeah. So, think you'll ever go to VidCon Inc?
Nah.
What makes you say that?
Maybe to see you if you're invited, but
yeah.
that's just a lot of traveling for just a convention.
Yeah. I mean, the only way I'm going to VidCon is if I end up being a future creator one day, which would be very good. I'd be responsible with it. But yeah. So what else do we have to talk about? Whoops. I almost made a pastry's face gray.
Oof.
Also, how many bloopers do you think you produce? Like, as far as if you were to make a video, how many bloopers do you think you'd make per video?
Depends on how I feel.
That is fair. Because, like, I've made so many different bloopers. It's not even funny with, like, the videos I'm working on currently. I'm probably gonna end up doing another blooper video in February.
Nice.
The end of February. The only thing is that I need to remember to save and edit my bloopers. Also, what Switch games have you been playing?
Some Pokemon. Can't wait till Pokemon Legends Arceus comes out.
I've been playing a lot of this really weird game by the name of Warioware. I think it's the weirdest game that Nintendo has. Have you ever played Warioware?
No.
It's a weird game. Very weird game.
I have a Pokemon. I have a Mario Odyssey game lying around somewhere, but I haven't really played it.
Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
I heard it's a pretty good game.
I haven't played any other Mario. I've played a couple of Mario Kart games, but that's about it when it comes to Mario.
So, Valentine's Day is on a Monday this year. What do you think you're gonna be doing this year for Valentine's Day?
Probably playing some games with Lexi.
I'm gonna be doing the Salty Singles stream. Because it was a big hit last year.
Nice.
And it's also kind of funny to do as well. Because it's the sexually and romantically repulsed way to celebrate Valentine's Day, honestly.
Nice.
But yeah. My very vocal fans from last year were very appreciative of that segment.
Nice.
Back when I wasn't necessarily stably streaming yet. Which I guess one could technically say I'm a streamer.
Maybe.
But I honestly prefer Storytime Animator as opposed to streamer.
Yeah.
Just because, anyone who is female at birth, people tend to assume a lot about streamers that are female at birth.
Yeah.
Like the e-girl types.
Yep.
Yeah. So, what are you the most excited for about this year as far as your artwork goes?
Probably for the comic.
And are you doing anything are you doing any other than this show, of course, are you doing anything other than that comic?
Probably I might start working on another comic.
What's this one about?
The villain of this comic. It's a bit of a backstory comic.
Oh, so it's kind of like a spin-off?
Yep. I have a couple spin-off ideas for this.
So is it going to be like the story behind why the villain's a villain?
It's an origin story.
Yeah. Villains' origin stories are very interesting to me. Why are you the way you are?
I might start working on it when I actually get to a part where that villain shows up.
Yeah, does anyone like SSS Sniper Wolf? Do you watch Sniper Wolf? Psst. Ink.
No.
No? No Sniper Wolf?
Yeah.
Any reason why?
She's just not my She's just not my type of content creator.
Me neither. But I have
Do whatever they want, though.
I've watched some of her videos. It's just none of them really like got me to go ahead and be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to this now. But yeah, what's your thoughts on like weird video games, Ink?
Those are fun.
You would really like a Warioware then. Like Warioware is one of those games that you definitely know it's gonna be a weird game. They market it as a weird game. I think it's the weirdest game ever. So it's basically like this game that has like is mostly all like mini games, and you must go ahead and like complete them within like a half a minute or something. Like each you have a half a minute for each or I think a few seconds per each mini game. And they're like small and short, and it's very like weird. Like honestly, don't know.
Just a metagame type person, though.
Yeah. So, as far as like the series is, as far as like my I Was Dumb series, I'm probably gonna do another I Was Dumb story,
Nice.
since that seems to be a very popular series, and since I have more from where that came from.
Everyone has their moments.
Everyone has their moments. Of course, yeah. I feel like Sniper Wolf is that one that all the like female YouTubers look up to.
She was pretty successful pretty early on. Haven't heard of her in a while, though. You good?
Yeah, I'm just focusing on drawing. Uh, I'm doing just as well as you are. But I mean, so so how did your like what did you get for Christmas? I can't believe I almost forgot that.
Got a couple of book stuff and some art supplies.
Art supplies and books?
And an ice cream maker.
Ice cream maker. Have you made anything with it yet?
No, I haven't even opened the box.
You need to make some.
Yeah, I need heavy cream though.
Well, I have the heavy cream, just not the ice cream maker. But I need it for my tea. So, yeah.
Well, I can't believe I'm so tired this week. I slept like a lot this week so far.
Huh. I've just been, chilling, doing my content, and, doing IRL obligations.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. more stories on those in the future to come. Very interesting things. That I'm sure
Hi,
everyone.
Nova.
What?
Nova has arrived.
Yeah.
Come on, Nova.
Do you have any more dumb kitty stories? I know you've mentioned a whole
Haven't
ton
done
of them.
anything stupid since that one time you saw him in the window well.
Oh. But we've mentioned that in the previous episode. I'm just wondering if you have any more dumb kitty stories.
There's that one time he tried to walk across a stove like 3 times in a row before he realized he probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Buddy?
I'm glad that your cat is finally getting smarter.
Yeah. Or there was that one time he had a Nerf bullet.
Yeah. I remember you mentioning that to me. And I'm like, is the poor kitty doing okay?
The answer was no, not he did not. That ruined his kidneys.
Ouch.
He's doing better now. It's been like 4 years, but he almost died for a minute there.
Wow.
It was very sad.
Aw. QA's telling me about how my salty single stream thumbnail looks amazing. Oh, yeah.
Ring.
Yeah. But salty singles is only gonna be like a small thing of what I'm gonna be doing for Valentine's Day. I
Yeah.
already did the card exchange thumbnail off camera. I also have the profile picture to work on. And the channel banner for that. I'm gonna take a little break from Valentine's Day for the meantime now and work on the thumbnail for the figuring out the software, even though I'm still trying to figure out the software. Which I've accidentally destroyed pastry multiple times. Not like completely destroyed them, but like I've dismantled them. And I also dismantled them for the how-to show. Which, QA, I did mention you in that episode, and pastry is fine. I'm just destroying them for a few minutes. Just like take them apart and put them back. And then I ended up not saving when I put them apart so they could be put back together automatically. The beauties of having animation templates. Which, yeah. It's kind of fun for me to like tear apart my template for some reason. Hello, hello, Indigo Bendigo. But yeah. So, for anybody of any orientation that is either salty about Valentine's Day or your arrow ace, go ahead, or even just arrow or just ace. I'm doing the salty single stream. Number 2. The first one was during last year of 2021, which it's kind of like hard for me to believe that 2021 was last year. 2021 was last year. This is 2022 now.
Yep.
Which this year is going to be the year that I more emphasize traditions. Which I've already emphasized that in my year review video. Because like I did that during 2020 as well. Now I have the song that I used for the review video stuck in my head. Yeah. Pretty good song though. And I did leave the link for the original song, so for people to check it out, since it's such a good song. So, so how's your learning of new learning of software doing? Because you mentioned you had that new software too.
It's going pretty good.
Yeah. So, what all have you learned about it so far?
Key bindings, it's very complicated.
Key binding?
It's a very complicated software.
Yeah, like the basic version of the software that I used was very simple, and now I gotta figure out how smartphones work. Which smartphones is a Moho exclusive.
Nice.
So, I mean, right now I'm drawing a very fragmented pastry. Oh, the things I do for videos. To my character. So, do you think you're gonna want to do any map pieces? I know map has a very, like, touchy, sensitive meaning for, like, people who aren't animators, but, like, when I mean map,
Maybe.
I mean multi-animator projects. I just wanted to put that disclaimer there because when I actually did my first map piece on the channel, I got this comment of thinking of the wrong type of map. And then I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, anti-animator project, right. So there's definitely, like, issues revolving that. Like, why did the maps have to go ahead and take one innocent thing that the animators use and turn it bad?
Pedos.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's very interesting what people will do. So, is there anyone still have virtual school? Nope, not for me. I believe QA does though. Cause I remember I'm like, you're staying up till 1 a.m. You need your sleep. Yeah. So, Ink, do you think you'll end up doing any crossovers with any other, like, creators for your
Probably.
comic?
It's a good way to grow.
Which crossovers? There's currently a lot of crossovers going on with me and Bob Bovine. Have I shown you Bob Bovine yet?
Nope.
He's someone I met this past year, and he likes putting, with their permission, like, with the creator's permission, like, putting their characters into his series. So currently Bob Bovine have done things with both pastry and anti-pastry.
Nice.
It ended up making anti-pastry look stupid, which is good. Yeah. What did I just got here. What did I miss? You missed pretty much nothing. Other than the fact that my chair should probably be scooted up in even more so I can go ahead and literally, like, not have my head, like, away from the microphone. But, yeah. How are you doing, Wilbur? Because Wilbur... Right now I'm trying to get a person, a IRL person, to go ahead and have an audio game slot, which is more difficult than one would think. But yeah, so Ink, do you have any other topics?
Nope.
We need to have more topics in general. Think Lexi's gonna hop on?
You can text her.
I already did. Are you gonna text her?
Nah.
No? I just don't want to be that person who, like, I don't want to be that, like, nagger.
It's been over an hour.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on naggers?
Depends on why.
Like, can you emphasize more on the it depends why?
If you're being really annoying for something that's like, if you want someone to like wake up, maybe, but like, if you're just being really annoying and not leaving someone alone, and you're and the other person's trying to do something, it's kind of it's really annoying.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that sometimes that
Only
person. What?
what?
Sometimes that sometimes that person really needs something from you.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the reason, then yeah. But if you're just nagging someone to play a game with you, then that's really annoying.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me multiple times.
Him clunker.
He's a good guy though. He's just a little brother type.
Yep.
But sometimes I nag you about when the stream show is, but if I don't give you an occasional reminder, then you're gonna forget when it is.
Yep.
I feel like a little nagging is healthy, but if you go ahead and like text spam someone 100 times and then call them, that's a bit much.
Him clunker.
Nope. Clunker didn't even do that.
When you're trying to play a game with him, he does. When you're trying to play games, he wants to play with you, he does.
He doesn't spam me like 100 times. These days it's
he does
like...
that to me when... He does that to us when he wants to play a game with us.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I think he just has more respect for me. Either that or I'd be like, leave me alone. Or I
like
tend...
constant messages.
Yeah, I tend to be like, I'm busy. Working on this. But I've been working on playing with them more.
You should play with Lexi and I more.
You guys are on Java, and I prefer Pocket.
We can play Bedrock.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty.
I literally bought Lexi a Bedrock edition copy for Switch.
Cool. So, yeah, I might do that more then. Scheduling would probably be done off air though, because it'd be weird to schedule something during stream.
Yeah.
There's just some things called like stream etiquette.
Yep.
One of those being you do not eat on stream. Which it depends on it depends on how I'm losing my words, but it depends on how like polite you want to be on your stream. There's some streamers out there that makes like their whole show about being impolite, probably.
Yeah.
If it exists, there's probably a stream show about it.
Hey, big boy.
Like like my stream show is about me. Ish. About us. Nope. About random opinions we have. Yeah, that's more accurate.
Yep.
Like, what way do you open your banana?
Depends on which way's easier.
Having a stem as a handle.
Sometimes that doesn't work for me, though.
Alright, yeah.
Sometimes I have to open it from the bottom in order to actually get it open.
I like to open it from the bottom just because it tastes better that way, in my opinion. So, Randomation wants us to talk about this, and yet we've already talked about this, but future for the channel. Even though I swear I've already talked about this. I mean, I want to go ahead and get like, I want to go to VidCon one day. Ink disagrees with me.
I might go to support you, but that's about it.
Yeah. Ink probably wouldn't be there unless I nagged her to come.
Honestly, I'd probably just go there and then spend some time in Disneyland because I think it's like in California.
Oh. Wait, so you would go and then not like do VidCon-y stuff?
Maybe.
So you'd go and then
If it's in California, I'm probably just going to go to Disneyland.
Yeah. So you'd basically go ahead and yeah. But how about if you're a featured creator?
Then I might go.
Might.
But that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah. Now I have Adam's song stuck in my head. Clicked on something on accident. Yeah. So yeah, I would really like to meet Adam, honestly.
Who's Adam?
Something else, YT. Yeah. So, anything about the comic you wish to talk about?
What?
Anything about the comic? Like, want to give, like, a sneak peek?
No, I always get self-conscious when I try to talk about it. It's really weird.
Okay. It's just that we are literally, like, running really dry on, like,
That means it's time to end it.
Yeah, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and repeat our announcements again because people are actually here now.
Yeah. Well, I got my comic episode 4 is out. And I'm always Get it.
I'm trying. I'm trying to
And
fit. Yeah. Oh, continue.
I upload uh comic parts every week.
All right. So for me, I please go ahead and check the 2021 year in review. Year in review. Um. Oh man. All right. And then this coming week is 2021 was that year, and then I'm also gonna be like working more on like Valentine's Day stuff. Next episode of the talk show. Next episode doesn't have any special holidays associated with it, so um, we'll just try and figure out what topics to come up with, hopefully ahead of time. And um, for the audio games, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna be doing next week, but most likely the pastry quiz or like pastry trivia. So please make sure to go ahead and hop on for pastry trivia. And I believe that's it. Oh right, we should probably be um I'm gonna hopefully get to 1K subscribers this year. It's like a huge number and I'm kind of sweating about it, but hopefully it can happen. And yeah, I'm still working on figuring out my software. And will that be all for our announcements?
That's about it.
Alrighty. So, would you like to say your outro first?
Nah.
No, you don't. You still don't have an outro. We've been doing this show for how long?
But I don't need to. I'm not doing it on my channel.
Oh. Adios for you then. Please do all the crap that all of the other YouTubers ask you to do, and see you in the future to come. Bye. Bye.